If anybody out there remembers who I am, my name's Chris. My channel's CD Scale Models, and it's been a really, really long time. I have a lot to get to, and I don't want to take up a lot of time because I don't like to do that to people. I want to make a video, show my stuff, move on. I don't want you guys to have to bring a sleeping bag to watch my videos. So first of all, hope everybody out there is doing well. I want to thank everybody for hanging in there and understanding that I've been away. Everyone that knows me knows I don't have much time to build, as you can plainly see here with my buddy build. But first of all, a couple of things. I want to thank a couple of people for the holiday cards. I know it's been a while, but I just wanted to thank a couple of people. Old Tom, Rambler 69. Tom, I did get your Christmas card. I did not get it. I want to thank you for the holiday wishes. I hope you had a great holiday as well. This one is from my friend Justin, J Hart Model Works. Justin, I got your card as well. I know you know that. Thank you very much. And the last one is from Rick, Down the Throat Modeling. Rick, if you see this, I got your card as well. Happy holidays. Hope everyone had a great holiday, and just wanted to thank everyone, and I didn't forget you guys. So anyway, this buddy build is finally friggin' done. I hope you like it. I'll go over it really quick. I have a couple of shout outs to do as well, but anyway, this is the buddy build for Justin and myself, and it was a great buddy build. Our buddy builds are usually great. We really never have any problems with them. I didn't have any problems with the kit per se. I had problems with my airbrush, which I mentioned in my last video. I had some problems with the airbrush. I had a couple of problems with the paint. And then the last thing that I needed to do on this kit was I needed to get rivets. And I wasn't able to get them because they didn't have them in stock since October. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And I also had an issue with decals. But I'm going to go over this really quickly with you guys. So basically, before we go any further, I also wanted to thank Mark from Hobby Nut Models. You know me. I'm not sponsored. I don't care about all that sponsoring crap. I know some people do, and that's fine, and that's good for them, and great. I don't judge. I don't sponsor, and I'm not looking for sponsors. I'm not looking for any of that. I just build what I build. If people like it, great. If they don't, hey, whatever. Anyway, I had to order some stuff from Hobby Nut Models, and they had what I needed. So when I was trying to order it, I was having an issue. The item wasn't going through. There was an issue with the gift card I had, and I had some PayPal issues, and the items that I wanted were out of stock. So Mark was very nice and very patient, and he said, hey, if you want to hang on, just, I should be able to get these items in stock. And it was a very arduous back and forth process. I honestly thought Mark was going to just tell me, you know what? I don't want your business. I don't want your gift card. Keep it. Don't ever call me again. But he was very nice, and we finally got the items to work. We figured out the issue with PayPal. It was something with PayPal, not myself or Hobby Nut Models. So anyway, I got my items. They should be here within the next week. I just wanted to thank Mark from Hobby Nut Models. I was working with him probably for, within 2 months, give or take, with a lot of different things. I was looking for some kits that he didn't have. Wasn't sure if he could get them. We were going back and forth with different items. But anyway, we were able to iron everything out. So Mark's a really nice guy, very patient, very, very helpful. I was having phone issues last week. My AT&T was out here, and a lot of other phone services were out, in case you guys aren't aware of it too. So that also added to the problem. But he was very diligent and patient and nice and worked with me. So I want to thank you very much, Mark. The last person that I want to thank, if anyone's interested, I'm going to talk about these decals on the car. If anyone wants his eBay channel name, you can just message me or email me. I'll give it to you. But his name is Thomas Rosinski. And I was looking for gold decals on this particular car, and I got them. So let me get into this now. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to go really quickly. First of all, I want to thank Justin. Justin, thank you for asking me to do this buddy build. I had a great time. Sorry that it took so long. Justin and I, we've done two buddy builds, and we build very similar, and I love doing buddy builds with Justin. We mesh well, and this kit was no different. We did really, really well with this kit. For the most part, I'm going to go over it to you really quickly. So it's in Tamiya dark, I believe it's dark mica blue, or mica blue. It's a dark blue. The one that I was using from MCW, nothing against MCW paints. I've never used their enamels. Their lacquers are extremely thin. I mean, thinner than Alclad. I went through an entire bottle of that paint on this kit, and it still wasn't right. I don't know why it's so thin, but I wasn't spraying it at a crazy pressure. I'm not a big fan of it. So I got the same color blue from Tamiya, and it's mica blue. Thinned it, turned out great. I wanted to do a blue and gold theme. So the wheels, I did them in gold. I gave them a wash, put valve stems on them, the usual stuff. Justin and I, we deviated from the kit, but we didn't want to go extremely crazy. We wanted to see if we could even deviate from it, because the tolerances on this kit were so tight, we were able to. A lot of the rivet detail, actually all the rivet detail on this kit, I drilled out and I actually put in top studio rivets. That was one of the other reasons I was holding off. When I was trying to get them from Upscale Hobbies, the gentleman Chris said, I don't know when they're coming in. And I understand why. He probably places a giant order all at once, so it's worth it to him. I finally got an email last week that the rivets were in. So I said, okay, let me put the decals on and the rivets as well, and I'll do it all in one shot. So, everything on this kit, I have little pins and they're oblong shaped. Those are real metal pin heads. I removed the nubs on the kit. Back there, there's a nub. I removed it. There's all the photo etch detail. Where the headlights are, I even dropped in the little gauge bezels that you use on dashboards for that. I even put the little top studio fittings right by the exhaust, because if anyone looks at the real car, it does have the little fittings back there for the transmission, I believe. These are top studio rivets as well. Underneath, I don't know if I showed you guys, I think the last update I did was October, and there goes the friggin' hood. I put bolt detail underneath there. Those are all individual bolt heads from ProTech, 0.20, the micro ones. There's 21 on each side. The paint came out really, really well. We put in hood pins. These are real metal photo etch hood pins from ProTech. I weathered the engine very, very much. I made it look exhausted and heat stained and all that other good stuff that goes along in this car, because it's a road car. It's supposed to look like it's being used, not used up, but used. I think I achieved it. Looks really, really good. I put all weathering, I put all shading, I put all bolt details. I mean, it has that dark, heat-stained look. Justin, I want to thank you for the magnets, the magnet details. That's the only thing about this kit that it really disappoints me. The rear hatch does not shut flush, and that's because of, I guess, the way it was molded or designed. I don't care for that. It doesn't shut flush. That bothers me because I'm a perfectionist. I want this kit to be a certain way, and it's not, but I really have no choice in the matter. I can't do anything about it. I did the best with what I could. Justin sent me the same resin pieces that he put in his car. I put the same ones. We just did our own touches. He did all of his fittings in green. I did mine in blue and red because that's the traditional anodized colors, so I did them in blue and red. And I also, if you look here on the real car, it has the little tiny detail, I guess they're pinheads or whatever for the glass. I don't know what you call them. Don't quote me. I don't know that crap. I don't build race cars. I went in very meticulously with Vallejo Model Air Silver, and I replicated them. And I put I put the washers on the seats, just like Justin did. We did the same thing. We came up with that idea together. We did it. He probably is cursing me for it because it was a lot of work, but The decals. Okay, not to knock anyone, but I got decals from STS Decals. His name's Terry. Now, he said he had gold chrome decals. I never used gold chrome decals. I didn't know what they were until I got them. Basically, it's like a gold version of bare metal foil, give or take. It wasn't quite what I was looking for. I was looking for gold, but I didn't want sparkly, that chrome gold. I was looking for the gold decals that the Revell 1966 GT350 Hertz car has, that average gold. I tried the gold decals from STS. I did not like the way that they laid down. I think it's because whatever is in the gold chrome, I don't like the materials in it. The decals did not play well. They were not cheap. I threw them out. Again, I've never used any other decals from him. Maybe his other decals are good. The gold chrome ones, I will never use them again. I got rid of them. I tried another guy on eBay, and he failed to tell me that the decals that I was getting were not opaque. When I told him what I needed, he goes, yeah, those decals only work on a white car. So I had to throw those out. I was very upset and disappointed because he did not make that clear to me. I found this other guy, Tommy Rosinski, and he's on eBay. And like I said, I'll give you his channel. Very nice guy. I explained the situation. He said, I have metallic gold. And there's a very fine metallic. You really can't even see it. But I used them. And let me tell you something. These decals are exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to show you guys. I love them. Yes, sisters. They're just what I wanted. They say Ford GT3. They just say Ford GT. And they're perfect. You don't even need decal solvent. He said to me when I got them, he said, Chris, you honestly don't need decal solvent. He said, if you want to use it, you can. He said, my decals are very thin. He said, just put them down with water, get them where you want, leave them alone. I did. And they worked absolutely fantastic. Very reasonable. I also bought decals for the Ford Mustang GT350 Hertz because in case I do want to do the car in another color other than the typical gold. He made me black and he made me white. His decals are great. They're very thin, excellent quality, very reasonable, and I recommend him. Like I said, I wanted to just mention to you guys, if you're looking for decals, you can try him. He's really, really good. I reached out to Keith Marks for decals. He is not producing anything in gold. I guess the paper that he uses for the gold is very expensive, so he's not doing it. So I kind of had to just look around. That was one of the main reasons I didn't want to do a final. I couldn't find gold decals. I found them. It's a really nice kit. It turned out really, really well. I have to say, it's a very, very nice kit. I just wish that they would have fixed the issue with the rear hatch closing properly. Justin said his doesn't really close properly either, but again, I'm not going to bring it to a show. It's a nice kit. I don't think it's show-worthy, but I wanted to do something different than the typical Ken Miles, the light blue and the orange, and this is my rendition, and that's really pretty much it, guys. I'm working on the Yenkos. I was able to, last weekend, it was so nice out, I ran outside and I spray painted all the interior pieces. I'm working on the Yenko Nova right now. And then I'm going to move on probably to the Chevelle and the Camaro, but I'm off to a good start. Again, I apologize that I haven't been around. I've been reaching out to you guys here and there just to say, hey guys, I'm still alive. I just don't have time to build. Kudos to the people that do have the time to build. I don't, but I finally finished it. I hope you guys like it. I think Justin and I really kind of made it our own. Usually when you see these Ford GT kits, usually you see them in the typical race car fashion and the basic stuff with the orange teardrops in the front and all that stuff. We wanted to do our own thing, and we weren't sure if we were going to be able to, customize it because the tolerances on this kit are very tight, but Justin and I were able to do it together. And I hope this is an inspiration to anyone that does want to build the kit and they want to kind of make it their own. As long as you're patient and as long as you have a good, yes, sister's rear end, as long as you have a good thought process, you should be able to make this kit your own. Um, I like it. It looks great. I wanted to do the blue and gold. It has a road look. It's used, not used up. I put the harness seatbelts in there. I think I went over all this back in my old video, but anyway, this is the kit. I wanted to just touch base. I'm still alive. You'll see videos coming from me soon. I want to thank all those people that I just mentioned. Again, if anyone's interested, I'll give you all of their information, especially the decal gentlemen. Thank you all so much. Have a great weekend and build on, and I will see you soon. Later.